Okay, very
That's
good.
why I
So
run.
outside you go. Okay, very good. So can you tell me how do you
So
say your
you,
name?
okay, my name
How
is pronounced as Ishu Goyal.
Ishu Goel?
Yes,
Okay, very good. And you're in India, and I'm
yes,
in the
I'm from
USA.
India, Uttar Pradesh. Yes, Uttar Pradesh.
In Bangladesh,
Uttar Pradesh.
Hotel Jabesh.
Mm, Uttar Pradesh.
Oh, Hotel Pradesh.
Yes, UP.
Okay, okay, very
And where
good.
are you from? USA?
Hmm.
Which
USA.
state?
I normally live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Your voice is very low.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's. I had the things. I was trying to be quiet. Um. So, how long have you been using the lessons?
Mm, I think this is my third lesson. Yes,
Oh, three.
yes.
Okay, very good. And can I ask you why?
Okay, why? So, I think I make some flaws in the grammar section. That's why I thought at least I should know what sort of or what level of English I'm speaking and where I need to be get corrected. Either it's like the parts of speech I think I am having that problem. Like it can be verbs or any other thing. So that's why I have the problem in grammar section.
Okay, and do you use English on a like? Do you use it at work? Do you use it for travel?
Okay, so as I am also an educator and I am pursuing my Masters of Education, so whenever I will join somewhere, like it can be a TGT, PGT, teacher job, or else if I join as a professor in a college, so English is something that we need to know. We should have that confidence while speaking English.
Now, many people always think that people in India are speaking English all the time. Do you speak English a lot?
Not a lot, but whenever like I go for my interviews, then this is something additional point for us because they ask that you should also having that English speaking skill and that too with confidence and fluency should be there. So I think I also have a lack of fluency because sometimes I unable to understand if a person speaks in a very fluent manner. I just not get it. So I want to be that fluent.
I see. Let me ask you. You you said you are a teacher or educator.
Yes, yes.
Do you work with students or are you just studying now?
Right now I'm just studying. I had worked for 1.5 years as a educator in schools also. But then I thought that I should also pursue my master's so that I can upgrade my level as
What
a professor.
what
That's
did
why.
you think? What did you think of the in the okay, so in the USA we have problems with uh, discipline behavior at schools.
Hmm.
Is that
Okay.
is it that way in India?
Problem with behavior of students. So, can you please tell me what type of problems?
Oh, there it would be a list as long as your arm. So many bad behaviors.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
listen
so
to
I
me. You're
think
talking
there is
bad.
no such problem.
Oh, I see.
Like I had also worked for 1.5 year there in schools.
Hmm.
It's just like if we keep our students engaged in our classes, then I think there will be no such behavioral issues, and I try to keep that itself managed. So yes, they are disciplined, and they were disciplined actually, and I haven't faced like, but in government schools in India, if I talk about government schools, then there is a lot of problem because in government schools teachers are not teaching with that much passion. In private schools they get a good salary also in government schools, but no one is coming to see, no one is supervising them properly in government schools. But in private schools there is a very strictness, principals, vice principal, they keep a um, watch over the teachers, and so in private schools I haven't seen any sort of behavioral issues, but yes, in government schools they have.
Okay. So in the government schools, they have the issues. That's
Yes, they
interesting.
have the lot of issues.
Can I ask you, um, do you travel and use English? Have you been able to travel and use English?
Hmm, I travel, but I haven't gone abroad of India. And my last trip was in 2022 to Jim Corbett, and that was a destination wedding of one of my school friends.
Hmm.
So I think it had been long that I haven't traveled yet. But I
Okay.
travel a lot nearby places, my home.
If you had the chance to travel, where would you go?
Oh, where would I go? Abroad India
Hmm?
or okay, abroad India. I think Maldives. I want to see sea.
Yes. Okay. It's beautiful. I haven't been there, but I hear it's very beautiful there. Okay. So
Okay.
Maldives.
So
Only
could you
there?
please tell me, as you have mentioned in your introduction, that idioms phrases. Could you please tell me some of idioms?
Um, let me think of an idiom. I did have it bookmarked. Idioms or like a phrase where, let me see. Uh, Let me just look really quickly because we have like so many in US. And okay, so let me see. Okay, so for example, let's say you're barking up the wrong tree.
You are barking of the laundry.
Barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, barking of the long tree.
Barking up the
Barking
wrong
up
the wrong
the
tree.
long tree. Hmm.
Wrong, wrong
The
tree.
wrong tree. Wrong
Wrong,
tree. Okay.
wrong,
What
not
does that
right.
mean?
Okay, so let's
Okay.
say if you're barking up the wrong tree, it's an idiom in a way because it has the word bark in it. And that is the
Hmm.
outside of a tree, right? In the
Yes.
US, we call it the outside bark. And what it means is that you are not, what it means is you're not in the right place or you have the
Oh.
wrong information.
Hmm.
Do you understand? It's like, it says, let's say if I was looking for um, a friend or I was looking for a family member, for example, and I thought that she was in somebody's house. Let's say if I was looking for my sister and I thought she went to a friend of hers home, but she wasn't there at all. And I go to the house and I'm like, where's my sister? Where's my sister? They're like, you're barking up the wrong tree. She's not here. Could mean you're in the wrong place. You have the wrong thought about something. It's an idiom. Let me try to see if I can give you another one. um, let's say someone bit off more than they can chew.
What?
If you bite off more than you can chew,
More than you can do?
chew,
I'm not getting it.
bite off more than you can chew, like chew. And what
Chew.
that
Okay,
means is
chew.
that you're doing way too much. Like you tried to, what it means is you tried to do something that you really couldn't handle. It was too much, too many things
Oh,
at one time, too many projects at one time. And for us, it
okay.
would be you're biting off more than you can chew. What's another idiom? Let me see if I can give you one more that's a little less complicated. Um, how about an eye for an eye? Have you heard this before?
How about an
An eye for an eye.
eye for
Eye for an eye.
eye?
That
Eye
means,
for an eye.
right? And
Okay.
what that means is if someone does something to you, then you will do something back.
Oh,
It's like a revenge.
it's like how I retaliate or I take revenge. Okay.
Yes, right. Eye for an eye. So that's an
Okay.
idiom as well. There's so many that we use all the time, and it's common in especially in the U.S. to use idioms. It's common to use small talk that doesn't mean anything. We'll just chat, chat, chat all the time. Issue.
So
It's almost
you,
time to be up.
yes. So, do you take sessions all the day or what else you do?
I have other things that I do, but I do this now. I I don't
Okay.
go into the school anymore. Um, but I will say this:
Yes.
I think your English is good. I really do.
Oh, thank you.
I would encourage you to keep going because we only have 10 seconds. So, but it was very nice to meet you. Very pleasant.
Same